Yo, today we're gonna play Assassin's Convention in Wolvesville. We're gonna start with the noob perspective and later on I will move to custom games to host the pro perspective. When recording this, the new update, the Y2K update, has just released a few days ago, and that update actually brought Assassin's Convention as one of the options to custom games, so I'm very hyped that we can finally actually play that game mode in custom games.
12 seconds later.
Alright, I'm back with an avatar here that of course resembles what we are going to play like. I'm not gonna play like a noob, but we are probably gonna play with noobs. Game 1. Oh, I think it has been a year since I've played this for the last time. It's kind of ridiculous that it's been so long. I don't really have good threads. What I do have though is I have made a guide about which letters are very common in Hangman at Night, and I am going to use that guide, of course, as much as I remember. I just looked up a little bit, so we're gonna guess stuff with R's and E's because they are common, also A and O. Well, the roll section isn't gonna be so exciting, but I've often heard there is quite a few hackers. I don't expect to get any crown of nerds, by the way, but in case we do get it, it would be cool, of course. Let's see if we can pull that off. Let's start with the R and the E and oh wow, oh god, I feel like it's sorcerer, but it's not sorcerer. You see it, Tom, you probably see it. Oh my god, I'm forger. Game over, you figured out, but I don't know if I got it in time. Oh, I did get the crown of nerds. Didn't expect that. I am in fact going to use it. I'm just gonna approach 9. 5 wants to collab, sure. Okay, there goes Assassins. We just vote 7. We're gonna do the same strat because it worked. The R, the O, the A, the W. I think we are definitely not making it this time. What is a good one too? The I. Wow. I think it's... Oh man, I was like lurker, but no. We failed this time. I might be out. Cursed. GG4. You want to collab with me and 5. I want to have a trident of players, because if we get a trident we can like kill other people technically. I'm gonna... Oh my god. That is very kind. I am kind of taking lead, so I might be dangerous for them. You know the thing with cursed, I thought about the curse, but I remember from the beginning there was like, okay, this is probably werewolf. No, it's not even. From the beginning it was cursed human, so that's what I remembered. Oh, what ends with ARD? Bodyguard. Let's go. I don't know if I am the one in time. No, I'm not in time this time. Okay, this could be dangerous. Yeah, we just gotta say good job. I don't really mean it or care about it. I mean, that's probably the better word. But yeah, if you're not kind, you might be voted out. But it seems like this is winnable because, oh gosh, I don't know. I'm just gonna not. I kind of don't want to kill 5 because I already collab with 5. But okay, I feel bad now. Oh, short word. But what could that be? I don't think I have this. Nope. What is it? It's with an E. It ends with an E. What ends with an E? With 5 letters. Did anyone guess it? Judge, I had not thought of that. I think we're gonna go for 6. People could technically talk behind my back. I am actually taking the lead. Oh yeah, it seems like people are talking behind my back. They didn't even use the crown, though. I think I was a little bit too pushy in this game. Okay, I am Can I already submit my final vote? I am gonna vote for 4 regardless, even though they kind of betrayed me, I guess, but yeah. 3 is pretty good at this game, so I feel like we are not playing against botters, because it's possible to hack this game in such a way that you can let the bot automatically fill it in for you in like 1 second. And if you meet that kind of player, then this is not any fun, but I would say it's okay-ish if it's not like that. Like, I would say the time was pretty generous. I had like 1 crown of nerd already. There goes 6. Oh, now we're getting the voting phase. Can I still switch votes? No, yeah, I can. Someone actually votes for me. Everyone is offline, so what if I take away my vote? Like, the only one else who voted was 5. Can I win the game by being dead? I'm gonna just test it. It's probably not gonna work. Let's see. What happens? Aha! We have a tie. A three-way tie.
Game 2.
Start with an E. Start with an R. Okay. An A then. An O. A U. There should be... Oh, a lot of I's. I was not thinking there. I just tried a letter that's pretty common. Pacifist. Nah. I would not have got that. Just gonna try my neighbor real quick. Okay, we're gonna go for 2. It's kind of pushy, and I think the problem is if you get too pushy, you're gonna be disliked. Why does it constantly show this? Oh man, it's something with 3 letters. Oh man, that should be like easy, but like there's definitely gonna be someone who's immediately gonna recognize it. What is this? Yeah, my role letter knowledge thing is not great. Werewolf fan, of course it is. I should have just tried the W. If I had done it, I would have gotten it, like for sure, 100%. Always put it like this. Oh wow, we can go for free, I guess. One doesn't chat back to me, but it's fine. As long as I have 9, I should be in the clear. But there's definitely a middle alliance here. There's no way around it. Aura Seer. No, it's not Aura Seer. Come on. Let me click, bro. Oh my god, laggy. Who has it? 5. Wolf Passy. Haha. I hate that. 9 is a nice player. I'm gonna give 9 my vote. I'm just gonna say this. Aha. Let's see what this does. I'm gonna give... definitely not gonna give 1 my vote. The thing with this game, what I don't like is... if you're not good at the Hangman, it's gonna be hard. But the Hangman is okay, as long as there's no hacker, in my opinion. The bigger problem is just... it's frustrating if you get voted out. I'd imagine if you play with a higher level, or just more competitively... people are gonna be more active in the regular chat as well, and not saying just GG or good job. 9 is protected somehow, which surprises me. So 4 was maybe the one I should have sought some support from. Yeah, I feel like 5 or 9 is winning this game, and if I have to choose, it's gonna be 9. Right, no player has won, and it was Lurker. And I had, like, in the first game I thought it would be Lurker in one of those, but yeah, wasn't the case. 1 says vote 9 please. 1 doesn't want to win. 9 did deserve the win, in my opinion. I will have 2 winners in this case, seems like. There you go. Wait, 1... There's no tie even.
Huh?
Game 3. Assassin, of course. Exciting. No, of course not. So something I was kind of hoping for with custom games, that the fact that Assassin Convention is in there, was that I could customize it with a few other game modes to make it like even spicier. But yeah, if you take off... Oh my god, I'm like not paying attention. Of course I should be playing this right now. I'm just wild guessing. It's not Avenger, by the way, but okay. Yeah, what is it? In fact, it's... I don't know what it is. I was not really paying attention. I'm hoping that they somehow have mercy with me. What was it? Alchemist, GTA. I was not close at all. There's a lot of roles with an A actually. I don't know how many, maybe I'll pop it up on screen. But I have a folder in my PC, on my disk, with all the role icons and their names. And there are so many roles with an A. Like Avenger, Overseer, Alpha Werewolf, Alchemist, Arsonist. Alpha Werewolf, if I didn't say that quite yet. There's Overseer, there's so much more. Analyst. Oh my god, they're already voting. Wow. I guess I'm gonna... I don't know, I don't even know. Who didn't vote me? I'm gonna leave this one right away, I don't care. I think it was 1 or 4, but I don't even want to submit a vote. Hey, post-recording hypostein here. Sadly, something went wrong with recording the pro lobbies, namely the audio corrupted. Since I don't want to leave you in the dust without any commentary, I will do little post-commentary on the 3 games. Game 1. Let's start with Game 1, in which I'm of course playing as Assassin. In the first night we start with an E followed by an R, and well, since we kinda have the history at this point, I figure it will be Forger decently quickly. For my terms at least. Sadly, it may not be quick enough, as number 3, Kid Account, who is good at Hangman by the way, wins it. On day 1, I am proposing a triple alliance with 7 and 9, they both accept it and we decide to lynch 3 if we get the chance to. Since I'm trying to learn from past mistakes, I'm first asking 9 who to vote for, and it's not 3, as 3 used the crown. He says 8, but we vote very late. In fact, 9 pulls a last second vote on 8, as 8 offered RNG to decide our fate. Now with 8 out of the way, let's move to night 2. It's 2 4-letter words, meaning it can only be some sort of seer, realistically speaking. Since the R doesn't appear in the first word, it has to be Wolf Seer and not Aura Seer. This time 2 has won the crown, and since 3 has claimed to be good at this, I tell 9 that we might have to get rid of 9 when we can. This is clearly a difference between pro and noob lobbies, as in noob lobbies you are less likely to see people you know and thus have history with. Here 3 made themselves a target before the game even started and only emphasized that during the games. At the same time I am making an alliance with 1. I see it as a soft ally who I can maybe fall back to if 7 or 9 decides to snake on me or gain a slight advantage in the endgame. Finally, I get the crown from 2, but 2 wants to vote 9 and 9 is one of my hard allies, so I am doing him dirty somewhat by voting someone else. I will tell 2 though that he will get back a crown to possibly regain some faith. For the third night, I get no letter correct as the word turns out to be Cupid. 6 got it right and isn't on our alliance, so I will try to push for 4 here. I also tell 7 and 9 that 1 did not respond to an alliance request, but here I overlooked 1's response. 4 dies as expected and I am again not successful at all with Hangman. Now for me the best thing is to vote 6, but I vote 1 without thus knowing I'm somewhat allied with them. Oops. 6 still dies, but my position might be very much affected if 1 is sharing this with others. This time I do figure out it's Cupid, but it's already been guessed by 1. Since I'm more dedicated to 7 and 9, we will probably need to vote 2 now, even if I owe them a crown and let alone that I have the right to vote them. But hey, since 1 doesn't activate the crown, we can just vote 1. Painful. Now the word is Gambler figured it out once again, and believe it or not, I won the hacking crown. Now I am in a huge dilemma. I owe 2 a crown, but if I give 2 the crown, I undermine the whole alliance with 7 and 9 and I risk getting voted from them. I will thus play it safe and use it on myself, but I feel like a huge right now. We vote out 2 and after betraying 1 and 2, I don't expect to win. I do say vote for the YouTuber or no video, but ironically I am playing with another YouTuber, 9, so the argument doesn't stand very well. And whether you call deserved or not, 7 wins the game by a distance too. They were probably quite nice in the private chats.
Game 2.
Game 2 and it immediately clicks. 2 words, a 5-letter word included, and since it includes a W, my mind also thinks of a werewolf, but it's only 1 W, so there has to be Night Watchman. 5 wins it and I am trying to set up another 3-man alliance, now with the left column. I'm taking the lead, but I'm not making enemies by voting first. 1 does a last second vote on 9 and there goes 9. The second word, well, roll, consists of 2 words in fact and includes a D. It takes me too much time to figure out it's a lady, the red lady. So 5 has won it again and is starting to get a large bounty on their head. Yeah, believe it or not, but in this game it may be better to be less greedy for Crown of Nerds if you don't think you are able to pull it off every single time and you only keep crowns for yourself. The chat is going nuts on the second vote of last day and pushes 1, but we turn it back to 2. In the third night we find the word too late, of course it is Lurker, and of course it would also be 5 who wins it. They are really asking for being voted out as soon as possible. I'm also sharing this vision with 8, as you can see. The others are voting for 1 right now. I don't want to red out 1, so I vote 3 with him, but it seems chanceless. Somehow though, it still switches around and our left column alliance is getting a real shape here. In night 4 I really struggled to see the word trickster or wolf trickster and 5 won it again. Man, I don't know if we can beat him at all. This day I make 8 part of our alliance, so we can vote out 6, but then we are still getting rid of 8 next day. In the 5th night the word is spirit seer and we find it for real. I do not win it, but you know who also doesn't win it? 5. Our plan of lynching 8 now goes and we can finally get rid of 5, which is probably better. Yeah, his hangman skills cannot save him anymore right here. We have another wolf trickster and 8 is turning into the new 5. This is hard because 8 would have been our next victim. For some reason 1 just sacrificed himself so we can vote him out without shame. 1 dies, I am trying to chat in a nice way and 8 says he's going to sleep, maybe a strategy to buy votes or maybe it's actual real. Despite a 3-way tie, the game picks 8 as winner, GG.
Game 3.
The final game starts with the Seer Apprentice. 2 wins it, even with 7 being in this match. This time, I am going back to my classic bottom alliance. 7 seems like he's not gonna care that much, which could be hard for this plan, but we can also move with 8. We vote 5 here and I'm trying to make a secret alliance with 2 as well. 4 asks whether I'm teaming, yeah, if you call it like that. The next word is Beast Hunter and 7 got it this time. He's at least on our side, or let's just hope so. 4 doesn't get the point of teaming in this game mode and 7 proposes to vote 3, which I will politely follow. Marksman is a tricky word apparently that I cannot guess and 7 did guess it again. 8 comes with the idea to vote 4, let's do that. The 4th word starts with an E and to be fair there aren't many rolls that start with that. This should have been a clear sign of evil detective, but I didn't catch the cue. For variety though, 1 won it and 7 is quite a leader too, as you can see right here, apart from being good at hangman. We get 6 out and 1 is our next target. The judge got me again, of course, and 7 went back to his old winning ways. What makes it easy for me is that 7 and 8 want to go for 1, with whom I have no promises or alliance. Then this happens. 7 says he is gonna give me the crown, meaning I can play passively. For once we let fate decide the game and sadly there goes 7. I don't think I have any credit to win this game, but at least it is another finals. 2 wins the game with a large majority vote, probably because of not making enemies by not voting anyone. I did notice in general that 2 was either slow with voting or didn't vote people at all, which is perhaps a good strategy for you also to keep in mind. So what do we make out of concessions convention noob versus pro? Well, technically speaking, I didn't notice that much of a difference. The main difference was that in the pro lobby, I have a significant position as the YouTuber, and add to that multiple players know each other already. With this given history, players will be more likely to know playstyles of others and also prefer certain players over other players. My position was definitely abnormal. It is not usual that you make it into 3 back-to-back finals, and it's definitely not that I'm skilled at this game mode either, as we could have seen in the noob lobbies. If there's any difference in terms of skill, I would say that the difference lies in the hangman game of all, because as you could have seen in the pro lobby, the opponents were really fast with getting the words, especially kill count. All in all, playing with so-called pros isn't much of a difference in this instance. The noob lobby holds up relatively well, and this game mode doesn't get lifted to another level based off better players. This may sound strange, but it is the result of this test. If you loved what you just saw, then make sure to check out this juicy video I have here for you. You can also subscribe and turn on epic notifications to never miss a future upload. My social links, including Discord server, are in the link tree. Link is in the description. I will see you later, and don't be a traitor.